Welcome one and all. I love science. I may not be a witch, but here I am. I'm the Science Witch, and sorry for the delay. Last week was a little bit hectic, which is why I had just posted another discussion over dinner. I believe it was yesterday, which was the 8th or something. But anyway, sorry about that. I'm gonna try and get back on schedule this week, obviously, with this video, which is it's about the little things video. So for this segment, I have had the pleasure of, not the pleasure, well, yes, she was really nice, but I've had the honor of, I don't even know how to phrase this, but on Tumblr, there is a blog called Just Little Things. And basically, this blog is exactly what this series is going to be about. Because I needed ideas for things to talk about in these videos, I had looked things up on Tumblr or just online, and I found this blog. It's run by a woman named Nancy, and she basically has her Tumblr, which is at Just Little Things, all one word. I'll maybe write it down here, and so you'll see it, and it'll probably be up there for the rest of the video. But I asked her, and she said it was all. She gave me permission to discuss some of the things discuss the scenarios and the pieces that are on her blog. And also, if I can find it, get out of here, notifications. Okay. They also have a book. There's a book that has a lot of these things too. They aren't numbered, but, there's a website, justlittlethings.net. So I'll probably put these things down in the either description, or I'll just put them down here too, so they're just gonna be there. But, it is by Nancy Vu. I hope I pronounced that right. But there's a book, it's on Amazon, it's on Barnes & Noble, and I have no idea how much it is or anything. And this is also not an advertisement. I was not paid to do this at all. I literally just asked them, look, can I talk about these things? And I want to give Nancy some of the credit for it, so I just want to acknowledge it. So I'm going to be going backwards in numbers because I really don't feel like scrolling down to the bottom of the 357 things there are on this list. I don't want to go all the way down to number 1 because that's just a handful and it would just be faster this way. So, and then I'll have numbers to keep track of where I am. So we're going to start with number 357, which is changing into sweatpants. Now, I'm most familiar with this feeling when it comes to coming home from church on Sundays when I was younger. I hated going to church. I still do. I'm not a religious person, and it just sort of bored me, and I just wasn't really, I would always have to dress up fancy because of, I know, some of my friends who go to different churches, different Catholic churches, don't have to dress up and they'll go in jeans and a sweatshirt or something, but at my church, we have to dress fancy every time. So it's either a dress or a skirt, depending on the season. And otherwise, dress pants and a nice shirt or jacket. But changing out of that skirt or dress pants was the best feeling ever. Because not only would we be wearing those, we'd have to wear tights and flats, and most of the time my flats were too small, so my feet ached so badly the entire time. But that was because I never really spoke up to my mom that, hey mom, I need new shoes, they're kind of squishing my feet. But I just never said anything. So that's my fault. But anyway, getting out of those fancy clothes, changing into those sweatpants, it was just it's thank God it's over. It's a relief thing, or a release. Not really release, but it just made me feel so much better. And I remember me, my mom, and my sister would have races to see who can get in their sweatpants the fastest. It was a lot of fun, but usually I think it was normally me because I didn't care. I just threw off my pants, jumped in a pair of sweatpants, and I was out in the living room. And I'm like, what took you so long? Like your typical winter type thing. But sweatpants are great. And changing into them after a fancy event, or just not just being in fancy clothes, like even jeans, it feels wonderful. Number 356, using brand new markers. I, along with probably many other people, am a victim of dried out markers in school, at home. You're looking for that perfect marker to color in that shirt on a character or something, or the perfect hair color. Oh my god, it's chestnut! I can finally color in the hair! And then you open it up and it's like on the paper because it's dried out and you're not getting anything. It's the worst. I hate it. Oh my god, you have no, you probably do have an idea of how frustrated I would get at these things, and I would not even ask people. I would just throw them out every time. Just open this up, try it, nope, throw it out. I threw out so many markers in my childhood because they wouldn't work. But I remember my teacher, I believe it might have been 4th grade, brought in a box of brand new markers. And if you can actually get heart eyes without being A, a cartoon character, or B, on drugs, I would have had heart eyes, because recess that day was just markers everywhere. I brought out my notebook, drew something, markers, and that crisp, clean streak made my day. It's so satisfying when it just comes out completely clean and you don't have to go over it multiple times and come out the lines looking all fluffy and scratchy, and it's so nice. I love brand new markers, and I honestly, if someone tries to disagree with that, I will call you a liar, because no one likes dried out markers. Unless it's for some there's dry brush in painting, so something like dry marker could be a method, but that doesn't mean you like them. End of story. Dry markers are the worst, but getting new ones is the best. Number 355, when your favorite artist comes out with a new album. My Chemical Romance fans cry in the distance. I'm not a huge person to get into different artists and stuff. I just kind of listen to a song, hey, I like this song, and I download it. I really don't care that much. But when I do get into an artist, I remember in middle school I was really into Shinedown and some other bands I don't really remember, but Shinedown recently came out with a new album, and I listened to the songs and I really liked them, but I was sick of listening to the same songs over and over and over again, so getting something different was really, really refreshing. And it's such a great feeling. That made no sense. I mean, there's not really much else to say, but it's refreshing. No matter what, you can say you love this song to the end of earth and whatever, but you're gonna get tired of it eventually. All of the greatest hits become jokes sometimes because of the fact that people got sick of it, and we can't really help that. But so it's just refreshing to get a brand new start on an album, and it could be redeeming for some bands that might have had a bad album at the beginning, but it's still something to really look forward to, even if your favorite band is broken up. But that doesn't mean that another band you like won't come out with a new album. They will, eventually, hopefully. Best of luck to anyone out there whose bands haven't put out a new album in years. Best of luck. Number 354, peeling an orange in one piece. Okay, I have never done this before in my life. If anyone has done this, please tell me what it feels like, because I have no clue. I mean, I know what it's like to peel an orange and get a really huge piece of the skin off at once, and that feels like, it's like, yes, now I don't have to keep on hurting my hands because they're always cut up, and because I bite my nails, and they don't always tingle because of citric acid now. I've never gotten it all off in one piece. I mean, I could see you doing it with like a potato peeler or something, like you're like, hey, you did it with a tool, but if you get it off by hand, that's impossible. If it isn't, please let me know, because I want to hear about that, because like, there probably isn't even a story behind it, like, oh yeah, I was in lunch and I got an orange and I opened it and I peeled it and I got it all off, and it's like, how? But I can assume that it's really satisfying to peel off everything, because again, you don't have to put in the extra effort to peel everything off, and it's like, it's a hassle and it's annoying. And you just want to get to the orange because oranges are good. I have one friend who's going to be like, ew, but oh my friends. Oranges are good, and you just want to get to the middle so you can actually eat the orange, unless you eat it like you cut it in half and stuff, which I don't know how people do that. My dad does it, and I'm like, what the hell? But where was I going with it? You want to get to the middle so you can eat your orange, because again, they are very tasty. And yes, Mom? Hi, Mom. So, like I said, if anyone has any random stories about getting all the orange peel off of an orange, or just, I guess, fruit stories, let me know, because I definitely have one that I'd probably talk about if I wasn't 15 minutes into this video. But last but not least at all ever, because none of these things are on a list of, these are all just in order of how they were on the page, not by my personal preference. Because I would not have a list of 357 things at once. That is a lot. Even for someone, like, that is so much for someone to organize, which again, I give Nancy lots of credit for coming up with all these things and getting suggestions from people. Like, wow. 357, I don't know if they're growing. I haven't seen any updates very recently, but that's still a lot. Number 353, the sounds of crickets at night. I don't know about you, but crickets are annoying. I know when I'm camping, crickets are really annoying because they're like, I want to sleep, but then it's like, can you stop? Can you please? I'm trying to sleep. And they just keep you up all night. But I can see, because it could have some sort of, it could be really like, people who like the outdoors. I do enjoy the outdoors, but I'm not like, oh, I prefer to be outside than inside. No, I'd rather be inside any day of the week. But the crickets could have like a significance to you, because like, just picture this in your head. You're on a hill. The grass is nice and soft and green, because that's how grass is supposed to be. And you're laying on the hill by yourself, or with a significant other, or a best friend, or whoever you want to be up on that hill with, and dead silence. Just looking up at the sky, the clear sky, the stars are outstanding, the moon is whatever shape or phase you like it in the best, and it's just bliss. It's blissful, but it could be uncomfortable and unsettling. So the crickets are there to add some sort of background music. And that music kind of just adds to it. And just like with other sounds of animals, but the crickets are the most prominent all the time. So the crickets really would make that kind of scene blissful and wonderful. And I know I said I think they're annoying, but now that I have that in my head, I don't think I mind them much anymore. that was 5 for this week. Like I said, I'm probably going to be going through on this list and just doing them in order. And I did get permission from Nancy. I cannot find the message because I might have deleted it, but I know what happened. I can talk to one of my friends and just to reassure myself that I wasn't dreaming of it happening. But Nancy Vu of justlittlethings.net or justlittlethings at .tumblr.com, and they have their book Just Little Things on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. So if you liked these different topics, check out the page, check out the book if you want to. Again, I am not advertising and I am not being paid. So that's basically going to be it. I'm still open to hearing your suggestions for things that make you happy, just little things that make your life special. And I'll include them in a video, maybe as like extras or something, if I need to extend a video or something. But I'll take a look at them and I will reply to them in the comments and just kind of give you my thought, or if I have a story about it, I'll let you guys know. So anyways, thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, take a stab at that like button to let me know, and I hope to see each and every one of you sometime in the very near future. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye!